Hey, what's up guys, JK Disc Golf here, and today we have another disc review, and today's disc review is the... Oh, you can't... It's the rival from Legacy, if you can't tell. This is a disc in the Confidence Clash. If you play that by Legacy, it's just a challenge where they give you 3 different discs. This is the driver, the fairway driver that you get. And with that tournament, I think that this disc did pretty good for me. I didn't really know that it was this kind of tournament, so I got this disc and I didn't really know what to expect. I didn't get any pre-throws with it. People just described me as it was a faster T-Bird, which I 100% go by. It is just like a faster T-Bird. It does what you want. It's like a pinpoint accuracy driver. But yeah, let's get right into the disc review. Without further ado, let's jump right into the profile of the disc and see how it feels in my hand. If you look at it right away, it does not have it's a little bit of a dome, but it's not a pop-toppy dome. It's just a nice fairway driver feel. The rim is a little bit shallower, which I could like, and it's just not a wide rim, so it feels really nice in my hand. Gives you that nice fairway driver feel, which you exactly want in your fairway driver. Without that, everything about it just seems like it fits very nice in my hand. Lets me feel like I can grip it and rip it. There's nothing out of the ordinary, just this nice little dome. It just feels really good in the hand. Makes me want to go throw this disc. Now that I've got the feel down, let's jump in right how this disc flies. Holding it straight, it'll hold a straight line with a little bit of a fade to the left, which is kind of what you want with your fairway drivers. If you want to control a driver, you want it to go straight as much as you possibly can, and with a little bit of fade to the left, if or none. But as I was throwing it more, the harder I threw it, the more I'd get that turn to the right. As this is a Speed 7 disc, you don't want to be throwing this thing super hard. It's going to go to the right. But if you find that healthy middle with like a Speed 7 arm speed, it's going to fly pretty straight with you. Maybe if you throw a little bit harder, you can get that turn to the right, and it'll just be a great straight disc for you. That's kind of what I felt with this disc. I just had to find the right amount of arm speed to throw it. So that's what the thing is, not going to be a crusher. I don't think you're going to be throwing this thing 400, 500 feet. It's going to be your nice 325, 300 foot disc, what you only want in a fairway driver. You don't want to be going any farther than that. You can just bump up to a regular driver. Like I said, this disc is going to be good for the tight wooded shots, things that you want to go straight, pinpoint accuracy. But now, if you go to a hyzer, if you throw this thing hard enough, it'll hyzer flip right straight for you, maybe give you a little bit of turn to the right, but go straight. If you're giving it a hyzer and you want to give a hyzer flip it, then you bump up the arm speed, you try to throw it harder, because then it will flip up, give you that turn. But if you're holding it with the same line, you just don't throw it as hard as you can, you give it a hyzer, it'll hold the hyzer, maybe giving you up a little bit of a flip. Now, if we go to the anhyzer, I was seeing that it was holding the anhyzer basically the whole way. It would just hold that anhyzer line. And if that's what you want with this disc, it would be good for you to hold that little bit of turn to the right line if you're giving it that, which is great. Same thing when I was throwing sidearm. In the video, you can see that I threw a little bit of a flex one, and it did not flex. It held that turnover, the whole turnover sidearm the whole way, which maybe if you're looking for a disc like that, that would be good for you to hold that turnover with your sidearm. However, when I was throwing it, just in the tournament even, I was getting the nice, when I was holding it flat, it would go straight with a little bit of turn to the right, which I want in my fairway drivers with throwing sidearm. So if people throwing sidearm like that, that might be good disc for you. I would suggest the turnover sidearm for that. Now, who do I suggest this for? I would suggest this for maybe more intermediate to advanced players, people who want to find their pinpoint accuracy disc. This disc, you need to throw a little bit harder than just a normal fairway driver to get it to go straight with a little bit of turn. So that's just what I would suggest it for. The shots that people should be throwing with this is the straight pinpoint accuracy shots, as I keep saying, with a little bit of turn to the right, coming back straight. That's what I would personally suggest this thing for. This thing isn't going to be a big crusher, as it's only a fairway driver. Again, I really liked it for my sidearm turnover shots. It seemed like it worked really well for that, as I can't find very many discs that can hold this as good of a line as this disc can. But hey, if you ever have a chance to throw a Confidence Clash, I definitely suggest it. It's just a way to throw new discs, meet some people. It's very relaxed, not a big stressful tournament. I really had fun. I took third in it. It was very fun. But that's all I got for this disc. If you guys would do me a favor and go check out my last video, Types of Disc Golfers. I think this video is great. Please share it with your friends. I did I worked probably the hardest work I've done on this in a video, and I really liked it. I really liked the way it came out. But enough rambling. That's all I got for today, guys. Make sure you keep throwing.